welcome one and all to the Should F1 Race At in the Future series. We're here at the Vallelunga circuit in Capomangro di Roma in Italy, making our way through the Curva Grande down towards Simini 1, the first real corner on the lap. Really carry the speed as you now want to get the long exit, running all the way down to Champamango, the long sort of open hairpin down at the end of this second straight long run now towards effectively what is turn number 1, and now this sort of hairpin that's sort of blind because you're completely flat in the lap, no real markers to have a look at and get a good exit. You can run wide as best you can. Is now there's going to be a real tight corner coming up as you want to join back onto sort of the inner section of the circuit and getting towards the heart of the lap now, working our way through Trinessa towards Semaforo, getting the car tucked in as best we can. Really understeery section of the lap now as you get towards a very, very difficult hairpin up with that curb banking on the outside, using first gear to get the rotation, and now pushing on towards the final couple of corners into the S's as you flick the car in and then open it up for the second section, running towards the final corner. Roma pit lane entry to your right hand side. Want to get the best launch onto the main straight you possibly can out of second gear towards the line, and that's the lap of the Vallelunga circuit, a circuit that's very technical, and I'd love to see an F1 car have a proper go at it. We've not had an F1 Grand Prix at the Vallelunga circuit. I think a few cars have tested here, and some of the Ferraris, I think the 2008 Ferrari sticks in mind. I might have seen that on YouTube somewhere else, but it's a great track, and high speed, low speed, it's got a bit of everything. So I'd definitely love to see F1 maybe give this a go, possibly for a test. You never know, like a Pirelli test. Right, we've seen a recent Pirelli test in Hungary. Why not do it at somewhere like Vallelunga? Give it a go, see what the cars are like. And again, we're using a 2015 Ferrari, Sebastian Vettels 2015 Ferrari, had 3 wins, 16 podiums. But having the modern cars at this track, I think would be brilliant. The SF15-T definitely gave the circuit a good go and was really good in the twisty technical sections coming up to this hairpin now. Really low speed. I'd love to see the cars on the opening lap in a Grand Prix. 20 cars flying down towards that tight hairpin. You never know, you might see someone send it up the inside. It's almost like the Monaco hairpin, that kind of style. And towards the final corner, really great corner, really attack it on the X's. It opens up, wind on the lock as quickly as you can and running towards the line. Such a great lap to have a feeling of. And I'm going to go on board once again. Again, it's a bit like Imola, it's a bit like Mugello. Sort of the logistics of fans and just the logistics of F1 running here and the finances are going to be a problem. But that's not what this series is about. It should F1 race it, and I think they should. It's a great track to drive, racing on Assetto Corsa. And getting this second straight, that long run through the Curva Grande towards turn 1, and this second straight towards this sort of another one of these open hairpins. It's so great. And then imagine the cars racing out of here, dueling away, and we're straight into a really tight hairpin, big curb on the inside as well, and getting on the power towards sort of this, got the really open and fast flowing first part of the lap, and it's this really tight and technical end of the lap, and it's such a great contrast. Mugello all about high speed. You've got Imola, again, actually a bit of both to be fair, but it's high speed, it's carrying the momentum, it's high risk, high reward Imola, and this has just got a bit of technicality, a bit of high speed. It's such a great balance, and I'd love to see F1 come to Vallelunga, and I think it'd be great for Vallelunga as well to have some cars here. I don't think it has too many big series come here, but definitely a great circuit, great to drive. I'd love to see F1 give this circuit a go. And again, we're just finishing on some lovely little slow motion shots as the Ferrari drops down the hill, competing around this circuit. But 4.085 kilometre circuit, a great one to have a go at, and I definitely love to see F1 give it a go. So make sure you stay in tune for another Should F1 Race At in the Future series coming up.